Okay, that's working. That's working. What about it? Okay, well, get the rest of it fixed. You have to do the stuff in the community center, City. All the little stuff you turn in to help the little guys. They're the ones that help you rebuild the bridge. Okay. So that's set up, that's working. Now let's see what happens when I kill it. Is it still working? Look over here for a little bit. Look back. Awesome. Good, good, good. Are you? Who are you? Who are you? Why is that broken? There we go. And it's frozen with my like one eye that closes when I look too far over. There we go. That's silly. Okay, and that should auto update on its own. Golden grand piano. For you. Ooh, for you. Ooh, I do. There we go. Cool. Oh man. Okay. I think we're finally set up, which is great. Broken. No, those are better. Okay. Why is that one still broken? No, actually, I think it's fixed. Good. Mix it up's fixed. I'm gonna run through had some issues on Mix It Up, so I'm gonna run my commands real quick and make sure those are working before I get started. Oh, not commands. What's it called? Not crowd control. They call it something. Oh, it's under Twitch. Okay. Now, allegedly, I need to look at it, but allegedly I found a way to fix the Henry command so it like does all the stuff on its own. There's a way to do like push through where like there's a way to make it to where other commands can push through the queue with this one up. There's like a specific line I have to add to the code for it though, I think. Yeah, I'll need to look into it, but I am like 90% positive there's a way to fix it. Which is good. Because it's been turned off for a while because I haven't been able to fix it. Now, I have been doing physical therapy and stuff again. So there's a chance that we're having a short day today. Doesn't quite feel like a Path of Exile song list, though, does it? I'm still not 100% sold on this is what we're doing today. So, because I've been playing a lot of Groot. on Marvel Rivals. I have been. I have been Groot. Words? I don't know. At one point, I need to get my commands to work better. I used my number pad as my like shortcut key for this, and it's not always great. Hey, look who finally showed up. It's you two. Let that load real quick. Okay. Good. Good. My placement isn't great, though. There we go. I'm on my second playthrough of the act with the new character. So I've looked at some other... Here's the problem, right? Path of Exile is one of those games where find a new build, you want to play that build, you chase the new build, and it kind of loops infinity, right? Where something you're doing seems like it works really good, and then you see someone that's doing something that is ever so slightly different, and you're like, what have I been doing this whole time? Kind of just how it works. And that is kind of where I'm at right now, where
only the toughest survive here.
The build I'm doing isn't necessarily bad, but it's also not like amazing, right?
We'll have to show them what I can do.
It's not what's the word I'm looking for? It's safe. It's a safe build because there's not a lot I have to do other than putting fire rings down, and then I let my minions do everything, right? The lightning one, kind of similar. I create a field of death, I don't really get too close. On all those, I still like, my biggest thing is like random deaths from stuff we can't see. But it is an alpha, or early access, I don't know what we're calling it now. We've only got like half the classes in the game. We're still missing like the majority of the ascendancies. We're hoping for the witch to get another ascendancy. So I think we'll start seeing a drop off soon for this. I think they're called leagues, not seasons. I think we'll start seeing some drop off for the seasons and stuff soon. No, that's perfectly fine. That's what you're drawing. Anything good. I'm actually thinking about trying to do a bigger project soon for drawing, because like so far I've been doing just emotes, but the more and more I'm drawing, the more and more I'm realizing that simplistic cartoony style that works with emotes, like simple lines and stuff, is not the way I do things. So I might need to come up with a different style there. The next thing I want to try to do is, there's a fun little TikTok challenge I've seen where people will they make their painter's palette with a bunch of different colors on it, right? And then they turn it black and white, and they hit it with a swirl tool so it just spins them all together. and then you draw in black and white. You then un-black and white the picture, and you get this really overly colorful picture. And I know art-wise, I'm not there yet, I'm not great, but that could be a fun practice project because, grayscale is a good way to practice shading. Not color theory shading, obviously, but just, I want that natural look. Like, I know the simplistic shading lines and stuff works out better. Did you ever see the Jeep Nia I did, Wampus? I don't know if I ever, actually, let's just, there's a way to do this. Oh, actually, there's an easier way to do this, and I'm making it too hard on myself. Bum, 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 bum. I made this. It's Sheep Nia. And my thing currently has been like, practicing on emotes and stuff. Okay, I didn't know if you'd seen it, but yeah, I made Sheep Nia. The only thing I really love about this is the curls and the little bit of shade, the shadowing underneath her little, her fringe and stuff. I don't think it's perfect, but... Oh wait, did that not do it the way I wanted it to? Let's see. I don't know if the temporarily... Okay, yeah, it did work. Never mind. Awesome. Yeah. So, like... But in the process of making that, I realized... Ooh, I like this song. I realized, like, color theory-wise, I still have a long way to go. Line art, I didn't love it, but I didn't know how to fix it. I've seen people do their line art in black, and then there's a way to change just the lines to, like, a different color by just, like, there's a tool. There's a tool that, like, only colors the stuff that's already colored, and I don't know what that is yet. Good morning, Leechy! How is it going? Actually, to be honest, I thought I wasn't going to see you today. Oh, you're right. Thank you. Good call. I kind of just randomly decided PoE, so... I'd really love to do some viewer games for Marvel Rivals, because I'm kind of really feeling like competitive right now. Until I did my workouts this morning, and now I'm like, can I just veg and read a book? So that's why we're back here, because this build is so absent-minded that I can kind of just yap and not really pay attention to what I'm doing. We're the second time through the story, so we're on cool difficulty now. But I do have to pay a little bit more attention. I'm going to get randomly one shot from stuff I can't see. Oh, okay. So that's what I was doing wrong. I was like, I've seen this done so many times, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, I wanted to make the internal lines of Sheep Nia. Still wanted to keep the external black so it would look good as PNG, right? But I wanted the internal lines to separate, like, her ears and stuff to be, I wanted those to be softer transition. Just something about it, like, felt good. But when I was trying to do it, I'm like, there's got to be like a gradient or like that. it just wasn't, oh, buffering. Is it just a your end? Hold on. Ah, what'd I do? Hold up. Pastor Labs, don't do this to me. Go to the door. Whoa. I think we're going over here. Yeah. So yeah, I want to do a big piece this time. Been doing oh gosh, what is it? 240 as my 240 by 240 is my canvas size, so that it's double the size of Twitch emotes, which then makes it like scale a little bit better, because I do not have a steady enough hand to do vector art. Because every change creates a new vector, and then you like muddy the file up or whatever. And I do a lot of like blend tool and smudging and stuff to cover a lot of my weaknesses right now. If not, I'm gonna get stuck on one drawing for like, you know, hundreds of hours just doing a 120 by 120 thing, you know. Oh yeah, you're out and about today, right? The reason why I was kind of surprised that you were here, because I know you said you had stuff to do this week. At one point, we need to do a night stream with Rye or Die, but oh, did I loop back on myself? Oh, you know, I don't think I've ever discovered this camp before. It's not bad. I don't think I've ever found this camp before. I made a new TikTok talking about it's just the voice story I told before in chat about like why I don't like my voice. I was telling Wamps earlier, it turned out pretty decent. I mean, not you know, put me on the map viral, but 1,200 views ain't too bad for somebody still starting out. I need to get in the habit of just posting more. Because, like, I do have an okay click-through rate, but not to the point of it being, like, amazing. And I know if I just do it more, I'll get enough hands-on to, like, get a little bit better at it. So I want to just straight up decrease the time that I am taking to, straight up just decrease the time I'm taking to actually do the initial edits. That part's what's killing me. It takes me 3 hours to do a heavy edit of a 60-second video. The reason why recently all of my TikToks and shorts and stuff have all been just talking head. So I can like tell a story, I'll cut out some of the weird like gaps, or if I have a part of the story I don't really like, I'll live pause it. I'll be like, oh man, and then the time with the chicken. I'm like, oh, hold on. Then the chicken. And, like, edit it a bit and like reset it. And then all I have to do is cut. I've been just doing cuts instead of splicing or any of that to make it easier on myself. Because it is, I'm not gonna lie, it's my least favorite part of all this is editing. And it's just because I'm slow at it, really. I knew it. I timed my roll wrong. My wherewithal for sitting and doing all that is kind of rough. And I love the learning process. The problem is like my memory is so bad that a lot of times I'm having to like re-look up and relearn stuff I've already done. And it's like, I know how to do this. I know it's bookmarked here somewhere. Let me just let me come in and redo all of it, you know. Hold on. Okay. My youngest was wanting to. Oh gosh. Youngest was wanting some info on how my stream was working. She's being a little nosy because she's bored. She wants to go back to school already.
I've nowhere to keep that.
I know you love school. It is great that you love school. Thank you for the hydrate. I've been kind of drowning myself the last few days though. Like my sweet treat, the thing I've been like craving over and over again, has just been diet sodas. Man, I can't time that right. There's so much screen clutter with this build. I kind of hate it. I hate how much screen clutter is in it. We're gonna try a different method here, just to make it a little bit easier on myself. What do I need? What do I need? This. Oh, yeah. So what we're gonna do instead is start prepping gas up here before we get up. This method of using the gas instead is like so much stronger that it's kind of silly. Now, the ones that have like a revive time where they take a bit to actually show up, those are a whole lot easier to manage. Because you can get all the gas put down first and then do one detonate and just most of the time one shot or two shot the boss. Awesome. I don't even know how this swapped over to here. We just gonna kind of vibe with music today unless somebody wants to do something. If not, we just gonna sit, we gonna chat. I'm gonna have a bit of a day where I punch stuff. Wait, am I not high enough level to use the gem I just got? I'm not. I don't have enough int. Oh no. My character too big dum-dum to figure out things. Oh, that's bad. I think at one point I will have to go through and respec some, because I have a ton of strength right now, if I remember right. Hello? Oh, yeah, I forgot. I can't send stuff there through there. So silly. Yeah, it's kind of bad. And it's so funny, too, because, like, I don't attack. I just put this down, and then my dude just exists, and I occasionally block.
Quickly. Do what
Where's the other lady? Can I buy and sell with her yet? I can. Awesome. It's so funny. I saw somebody doing hardcore. Ooh, hold up. Let's get that back. Yeah, bring that back. The +4 to all melee skills is kind of huge. I'm not doing a melee build right now, but I have a sorcerer that is aiming to do a chronomancy melee build. +4 to all stats would be amazing for her. Let's just get on the thing. We'll get on the caravan and do everything from there.
They're nomads.
I need to start figuring out what I'm doing with my stash though, because I'm like full. But then I'm coming across stuff that's like not great. So I can like swap stuff out, like as I'm learning as I go. It's so funny too, because like a lot of people talk about how this game, get good at it, playing for 8 hours a day is considered casual. I think I still have to talk to you.
Remain a friend.
I'm just sitting here kind of like biting at the bit now because I'm like, is it February yet?
Fight to the last.
I'm so ready for the stuff coming out in February that I'm like distracted. Yeah. 8 hours is considered casual play of this game, of 8 hours a day. Like, well, I guess I'm never going to be great at it. But while y'all figure everything out, I'll just copy whatever y'all are doing. I do have like some stuff that I'm like figuring out on my own or whatever, but it's once we hit late game, I don't really know exactly what to do anymore. Because the amount of, yeah, it's a full-time job, right? The guy that said that I think was Zizarin. He's a full-time PoE streamer. And he's like, yeah, if you only have 8 hours or casual 8 hours to play a day, then you know you might want to go with this build instead. He's like, you know, if you're not doing at least 16, then you're not really progressing. And I'm just like,
Greetings.
what? What did he say? And the silly thing is most of that is just because of, oh gosh, where do I need to go? I'm confused. What happened here? The quarry's not on my list though.
Welcome.
This is the Vistari outskirts. It's not. Where's my, oh, it's over here. The map's flipped. I forgot about that. They flip it for your second time through, and I just was not looking in the right spot. Yeah. So I'm just like, nah. Now, the funny thing is like, Kingdom Come Deliverance comes out. If I could manage an 8-hour stream, I would. I've actually been thinking about starting streaming at, like, getting up at like 6:30 in the morning.
So much metal for
To be able to stream by like 7 or 7:30. That's the only way I'm really going to be able to extend my streams is taking out of time during the morning. Then at the same time, that's also waking up really early, and consistently recently I haven't been getting to bed till midnight, maybe 1 a.m. Not really conducive for waking up. Oh, that's perfect. What's the other one?
May as well.
Yeah. My wife was showing me the advent calendar she bought for next year. It is dinosaur. We did books this year, and it worked pretty well for a while, but there towards the tail end, it was really hard to get them to read a brand new book every single day, because we were behind, so they were having to read like 2 and 3 books a night, and it wasn't going well. The first book each night would be fine, and then like second book, third book is just they weren't even paying attention to it. Huh? Okay. Oh, I was wondering why my clear is so slow. I've still got the, I still have the archers up. It's a really cool style of like putting the gas out and then detonating it, but it's unfortunately just slower. The only time I run skeletons now is if I can remove one arsonist and get an extra sniper, but if I can't, then I don't bother with it. There's like certain breakpoints in Spirit where you have enough to do both. Now, when we get a little bit later in, when I have to grab a cleric at level 55, we might shift our skeleton makeup a little bit. But now, the game I'm really actually been looking into a lot is Ashes of Creation. It's another one of those of like, it's your time sink. It's your dedication to the game and only that game. It's an MMO that is a open sandbox. Everybody lives on the same server game. And it's not small. It takes something like 6 hours to fly from one end of the map to the other. If you have a flight map, then the only way to have a flight map is to own a country. Or a flying mount. The only way to own a flying mount is to own a country or be a mayor of a country. It's like about each area is like the size of Great Britain or whatever, and you have to be the mayor of that area to get a flying mount. And it takes 5 hours or something like that once you have that to fly from one end to the other. It takes way longer to go on foot. But it's got a lot of MMO tropes and stuff that I really, really love. Because it's a spiritual successor to Arcade. And Arcade kind of was my baby for a bit. But I didn't actually play the game. I did it in Black Desert as well. I got really into like raising horses. In Arcade, your first horse you get as like a very tiny foal that's so sickly that it can't take care of itself. So you carry it around in a backpack and like feed it and raise it from it being like super tiny to being your first mount. That system then evolves into like taking care of them, training them certain skills and stuff. And then when they're trained up, when you breed them out, they can inherit some of the traits that you trained in to the parents. So that game completely absorbed me, and I always had a horse on my back, and then a horse that I was leading around training as well at the same time. So just constant horse stuff in that. Nope, I am not talking about Black Desert. I'm talking about Arcade, which was before Black Desert. Thank you. Black Desert had the exact same problem. I would raise up a bunch of horses, and the best way to level them was to just ride them. So I would set up a walk path in the game, hook up a bunch of horses to a caravan that I had created that had 4 pull slots in it. So I had 4 horses hooked to the same cart, and then they would just run back and forth all night, and I left my console on so that I could train up horses. And they would just run this path for days on end, leveling horses up so that I could then breed them together and get better horses and then train those up. And I never got to the point of, I was like right at the cusp before I just kind of got fed up with the game of trading, breeding dream horses. I think there's a different name for it now, but dream horses were like Pegasi and unicorns, and then there was one that was called a dread steed, I think, that ran. It looked like it was on fire, and as it ran, it left like a fire trail behind it. It was the fastest of the mounts. Unicorns had like a double jump feature, if I remember right, and then Pegasi could glide. So like the two that were helpful was the dread steed and the Pegasi. The Pegasi, you could, if you were farming like on top of a mountain, you could just jump off the mountain to get back down and just glide all the way back to where you were like at originally, which was really helpful. But the dread steed, until they came out with the tier 10, the dread steed was way faster. Because it had no special abilities. Its special ability was an extra sprint or whatever. So you could, the game was so weird because you could do combos with horse riding. So you would do sprint, cancel the sprint with a horse drift, cancel the horse drift with a gallop, and then there was a different type of sprint. So you had this combo where you were just kind of like Mario karting around the map. the drift, the little hop, and then into a drift boost for Mario Kart. You did that with horses. So that means like to get a good horse that had all of those skills, sometimes you'd have to go through 20 horses for them to get the skill you needed. Or you'd have to get a training book, and if you used a training book, you were out of money because those books to give horses specific skills were prohibitively expensive. It would be like, just to get, there's an S tier sprint skill that works with the other sprint skills, but it's technically a different skill, so you can use it before the other one comes off cooldown. But the cost of the book to train a horse that specific ability was like 20 times you'd ever get for actually getting a perfect horse. Kind of frustrating. Anyway, Ashes of Creation has the same thing where you raise baby animals and you can train them into mounts. Certain areas of the map, depending on like which country you live in, can raise different mounts, right? And in that game, it's not just horses. You can raise giant alligators to ride around on. Bears, like, kind of more exotic animals, and it looks like they're like slowly expanding that out every single time they do a new alpha for it. Because it's an alpha. We're not seeing that game for like 2 years being completely out, but that's kind of my thing. I love the early access feel, and like I find so many bugs naturally as it is anyway, just due to my like unfortunate state of being. There's not been many games that I've played start to finish that wasn't covered in bugs. Like Cyberpunk was so bad because it was already a buggy mess, and then add my issues on top of it, and I just ping pong around the map, like try to mantle over something that would launch me into orbit. Like, it's so frustrating. I still love that game like a lot because like outside of all the bugs, it's still really good. Neapolitan was playing it the other night, and she was still getting bugs. I'm like, oh my god, I thought they fixed this already. She was like driving, and her car just like ricocheted like to the moon, and it was under the map, and then it was like on the road, all within like a second of each other. Good morning, Rye. I was just talking about you. Like that Ra, shake my head. The games she plays. No, I was actually talking about how we need to do a collab stream at some point at night. We keep talking about it and then never actually getting around to it. I actually ended up playing this today just because my physical therapy really kicked my butt today. I was going to do like Marvel Rivals and stuff because I was feeling competitive, before I did my workouts. And that's fine. I would like, the reason why I was saying night, it would be nice to do a shared chat at night so that I'm not so like depressed about it, right? Like, Wampus streams at night. Lychee is Wampus's mod. So there goes 2 of my regulars already, right? So like if I'm streaming at night, I need a little bit of morale boost there, because 9 times out of 10 it's just me, and that's fine. Like, you know, people are busy, but it also wrecks your metrics to do that, right? So I worry a lot about doing stuff outside of nighttime collabs, because I have tried a few late night streams before, and I think one of them broke Lychee's streak actually, or almost did. I can't remember. There was something weird with that. Yeah, so we need to find a game to play that we can just kind of chill with. But I know we had talked about it, but then we never really. I've been so busy with everybody being sick that I haven't been able to follow up at all. And then the one time that we could have done the Jackbox thing to at least hang out and like have a chill night with each other, then you dropped the ball that time instead of me dropping the ball as normal. You dropped the ball that time, just didn't check your messages, and I'm like, no. I saw you get on, and like on Steam was like, oh, I was playing Jackbox Party Pack. And I'm like, oh, I thought that's what we were doing tonight. And like I went to send you a message, and like you had it on Do Not Disturb or something. It was just like, oh, my bad. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. I've had so many issues with that, but oh, Lychee, were you here when I was talking about I'm finally getting that part RMA? I finally I'm getting my CPU changed out. So a lot of the issues now, that's if I get a good CPU. I've heard some horror stories with this Intel RMA situation where you're getting your stuff swapped out, where people are getting like already broken CPUs back. Oh yeah, we do both have shopping whatever together. What's it called? Supermarket together. I think there's also a grocery store one. There's one that's like a general supermarket, and then the grocery one has you also like growing your own veg and stuff. Yeah. I'm supposed to be getting a new Intel. The RMA is them just replacing stuff without me having to pay for it, which is great. The problem is Intel has been sending out bad chips or busted chips that just don't have pins on them at all, chips that have the problem you sent it off with and like clearly are used chips. So I don't know how this is going to go. I purposely am doing it through iBuyPower this time though, so I'm hoping they are going to mitigate a bit, because iBuyPower is who I bought my PC bit from, because to be honest, I don't really have the steadiest hands anymore. So the thought of trying to do all this stuff on my own worries me a bit, because I have that tremor. I mean, we've talked about it before, where my hands just kind of shake at all times. So trying to put a CPU in place is a little nerve-wracking, because I'll have to do the repair myself. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. If I get a CPU that's not broken, it will work. 100%. It will work. I'm getting the exact same one I had though. I'm getting the same generation. I'm getting the same like layout or whatever, because it's just a CPU swap from a bad CPU to a similar CPU, and it's a 14,900 KF or KSF. I can't remember. Can't remember the full abbreviation. So I'm getting another one of those. It's like the second to the top line Intel processor, which is why it's been so frustrating that it hasn't been working. Okay, hold up. Yes, I stopped for the song. It's my favorite part. Yeah, and it's so frustrating because like I got my PC on sale over the summer. They were like trying to get rid of the specific case that my PC was built into. So they were doing sales on them for all ones for the specific case because they've got a new set of cases and stuff. But these are already kind of like pre-built a bit. So the only thing that you have to do when they ship it to you is installing the graphics card yourself. But you don't want the graphics card in during shipping because it's a very fragile part. Everything else is kind of bolted down, but the oh, did I not turn that back off? Let's turn that back. Wait, I did. Oh. Okay, let's go look at what this is. I don't remember what this is. I have it in a dump tab, and he's offering exalts instead of royals. That's actually a tell. Okay. Regal 2, left 6, top 8. Regal 2. Wait, what was it called? It was a belt, right? That's what he wants? Are you... okay. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
Who goes there? You may trade with me. Warm nights.
To be honest, I was almost about to vendor this. The armor's nice, but to be honest, it's not my best belt I have. I'll give this a little bit, and then if he doesn't answer back, I'm just going to bail on it. I don't like the trade system in this game, and I've actually been thinking about turning all of it off. If he doesn't show up soon, though, we're going to bail on it. So the way the bartering system in this game works, they are at some point allegedly going to add kind of like an auction house automated feature. If you have it listed for something and someone purchases it, it'll automatically just do the exchange. They put the stuff in, it does the exchange, whatever. It's not in the game yet. So we're still doing this old school bartering system where if you want to trade something, you have to join a party with each other, then you have to travel to where each other is at, and then do an actual open trade window. So, like, people are getting scammed out the wazoo for it. Like, of just... they'll put stuff in there, they'll do a sleight of hand, and they'll swap the currencies out, and you don't get what you were originally offering. Okay, you know what? Let's just, since nobody is, nobody's answering, I'm just gonna bail them up. Oh well. I think I have it in there for 2 regals because I was upgrading blues at the time. I should actually probably... Let's make this easier on myself. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. Let's make this easier on myself. Burp. Let's unpublic this. Okay. It's now no longer public, so... Oh no, not a migraine. Yeah, so I originally wanted an AMD as far as processors go. With being a VTuber, I need a bunch of apps open, right? And AMD does a little bit better of a job of managing that. Intel is better for like if you just want one app to work really, really good. Problem is this issue I've been having has been going on for multiple generations of CPUs, and it looks like that problem is most likely going to also be in the new set of CPUs as well. And that's kind of no bueno. I can't be having you can't be having new stuff immediately going bad. And then, like, allegedly there was an AMD issue as well where they did this massive recall, and people were like, oh man, all the CPUs are bad, but the recall from AMD was just the lower grade chips. They put the same printed label on all the chips. So like whether it was a Gen 9 or whatever, it would or not Gen 9, but whether it was a Ryzen 9 or 7 or whatever, it was all labeling them the exact same type. So they had to recall them all due to just a labeling malfunction. They were all labeled as the exact same CPU, and then someone caught it and got them all recalled before they went on the shelves. They're like, oh, it's just as bad. You never joined, man. I don't. You finally joined when I like left and gave up on it. The system's bad because like if you're out and about or in the middle of a boss fight, right? You have to like drop everything you're doing to go sell stuff. It's the reason why I just turned it off, because I just don't feel like messing with it right now. It's the better way to make money, to be straight honest with you, is interacting with trade. The trade is amazing in this game for life. Sometimes people just need parts, and they have, instead of them trying to roll the gamba on it, they can pay you 3 exalts and get what they want. And you're getting rid of something you don't need anymore. Amazing system. But the actual trading process is garbage. It's just bad across the board. So hopefully they'll get the automated system in place where you still put it in your boxes and you still do all that, but they're supposed to like interact with a merchant or something that lets them do the trade without you being online or even like involved anymore. And it'll keep it from even scams and stuff from happening, which is always good. It's kind of funny too, because there's been a lot of big streamers that have been, I say big streamers, not like massive streamers for PoE, but streamers that are big outside of PoE have been getting like fleeced on stream. There's a guy that got the divine exalt scam, which is you give say they're asking for 8 divine orbs, and then they accidentally put 2 exalts in there, right? And they're like, you know what, just keep them. And then they cancel the trade. Then they put in there 2 divines and 8 exalted orbs instead. To try to flim flam. And the silly thing is that is a very common scam to do sleight of hand on the currency you're holding. Like they do that at stores all the time. Oh, that's better. Whew. I'm not loving this song. A little too slow for it. So I go to another ridiculously bubbly song. I think for now, as far as as far as I'm in here for this boss. As far as
She's insane.
You'll burn, oppressors! Slow down.
I should have done this before I came in here. There we go. I don't think I've ever seen her throw that many flashbangs. Oh, this is the one where she detonates. Okay. My own fault. Redo that. When she's doing that like piece where she's just yapping, I can cover the area in gas.
You'll burn! Burn, oppressors! For the king!
Oh my gosh, that detonates so fast. I can never like catch her when she does it.
You'll burn! Slow down! Deep breath! Die! Die!
Here she comes again. It's so silly because most of her other attacks are just bad. So the only thing that hurts is that like one-shot detonate thing. There we go. Oh, and her post explosions. All done. Let's swap all this back. There we go.
Winds praise you.
Now I'm kind of confused because I got a I don't think this one where is it? I don't think this one ability is working right.
Maybe she knows.
It's supposed to reduce the reservation. How much? There we go. But yeah, it's supposed to be minions are summoned with less reservation, right?
What's
But
going on?
when I didn't have it, it didn't give me any more. It didn't even save me enough to get me one more minion. So I don't know if the build all the way to that line is even worth it. I'm starting to wonder if it's even working, right? Especially when we have stuff like this, like 10% chance to wither. And I don't know what this is yet, 'cause like the specific these, I don't know what that is. We have freed the lady from the cage. Did we talk to her already? We did. Let's go ahead. Yeah, so I'm hoping that CPU helps, because running into February, I'm not gonna lie, the amount of stress I would have if Kingdom Come Deliverance and Monster Hunter Wilds doesn't work.
I know what
The amount of stress I'm gonna get from that is so high.
So let us.
I gotta go Trader's Passage now. And then after Trader's Passage is when it forks, I do believe. Probably also do an inventory empty before we leave.
If you
Greetings.
I can't hear this song without seeing Terry Crews. Well, I can't remember what movie it was from where he's like singing it in the car, the meme. Like every time it does the da 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 da, I just see him like shaking his head in my like head cannon, my brain pan. What were we calling the thing earlier? Like meat tubes or whatever. Like, I would love to just throw these in the dump bin. People can buy it for a single exalt or whatever, and then I don't have to touch it ever again. Like, to be honest, it makes me almost want to do solo self-found, just so I don't have to interact with the trade market because of how bad it is. Which is frustrating because it's amazing. That's where I got this from. Plus 8% to all elemental resistances. The int part's kind of weird. I don't get maximum mana for my int when I'm wearing this, but I haven't found a piece to replace it. Got an extra 122 spirit on it. Like, that's so big. Between that and the shield gives another, I think, 50. Yeah. So these two, and then my staff, put me at like 400 spirit or something normally. 387. There's also like necklaces that can have it too, which I've been meaning to, I think it's this one. Yeah, there's this one, and then this one can also have it. And this one is increased rarity. Oh my, hold up. Hold up, what? Also, I'm not wearing a necklace. What did I do? Where's my necklace? Huh, I don't... How long has that slot been empty? Whoops. Well. Okay, let's, see what I can do with this. Okay. Oh, and then I've got a Royalite. Maximum energy shield. Good, good. Exalt. Spell damage is alright. Dexterity is not helpful at all. +1 to all minion skills. Okay. And I don't think I can socket these, right? Yeah, I can't socket them. Okay, let's see if I throw this in the garbage or not. I never know what the difference is once you corrupt something. I know sometimes it'll like tank stats, but I don't know what the difference is. Critical hit chance, maybe? I don't know. We're gonna throw this on though. The double increased rarity find is kind of crazy though. I don't have the memory space in my actual brain to memorize what this does. Oh, let's do this. Let's drag this one actually back. No, I don't. There we go. If you right click it, it throws it at the top of the list. And I do that all the time trying to like open a menu for it. That's not how that works, unfortunately. Do I have any rings that are nice like that? An amulet. All elemental resist isn't bad. Yeah, let's see what I can do with that. I think the rest of these are just resistances. And maximum mana, which I'm not like 100% concerned with right now. Probably should smash some of these at one point, but I've just been putting it off. What I'd give for a spirit ring, that would be kind of fantastic. Do this pearl as well. We'll do something with these pearls and see if that turns into anything. Not great. Oh wait, no, I gotta do... Ooh, should I? Hey, there we go. And it's 6 and 6, right? Let's hold off on upgrading this anymore. We'll just throw it there for now. More rarity, fine, because right now that's unfortunately our best stat in the game. I think the rest of these I'm just going to, again, this would be like wonderful for dump binning. Save this one because it's my only pearl. But the rest of these I'm just going to garbage them. I know this is like a terrible option, but I just don't care. Oh, let's vendor this. Bash these. Then what was I doing? That takes us back to the mine. I think we're just going in. Sorry about the music today. It's just a bop for me right now. I'm just kind of like chilling with the weird music. I don't know what's got me in this mood, but we're just kind of going with it. Now, unless the map is flipped, which occasionally happens, I think we're mostly going to find Rhea or whatever. Like up to the next level. I think where we're at now might actually be heading where we need to be. This build's so noisy. Kind of silly. I feel like the game in general is just noisy. Like, they have a lot of like boosted bass. Cool. Now I'm not even going back in there for that 14 gold. Yeah, I think the map is flipped, which means this is the bottom and over here's the top. They're procedural for the most part, if I remember right, but like, you know, technically procedural is never going to be 100% random because computers can't random, right? Once you have an algorithm, you have an algorithm or whatever. It's the reason why, like, when they crack the algorithm for like PC codes and stuff, there's kind of a big stink about it because you just once it's cracked, that's all there is to it. Like anybody can just print whatever whatever key code they want after that. There we go. Reducing the slow potency by 15% is actually probably massive. I don't know how massive, but I haven't really like messed with that too much, but there's the boss that puts down all the frost on the ground is really rough. And it's exclusively just from being slowed. Ooh. Then let's fix this. There we go. I think coming up, have to actually figure out what I'm doing workout wise. They have me doing my physical therapy stuff like 6 times a day. And I'm not gonna lie, it's exhausting. It's not a lot. It's actually very minimal compared to the upper back. When I was doing the upper back physical therapy, it's actually quite a bit more. But, oh, I don't have a thing. It was quite a bit more when I was doing the upper back physical therapy, but this is kind of different. It's so silly. I've seen people doing the high tier maps, and they find so much loot because of the rarity increase thing that in the side panel here they keep orbs so that they can upgrade something, and if it's garbage they just throw it on the ground. They don't bother like going to okay, that's the imprisonment. Normally it would be over here. We should see an area coming up. It's got like a semicircle and then a door. I don't think it's till up here though. This should loop around. Or maybe it loops the other way? I don't know. Starting to wonder if it's not over here. The map flips always throw me off a bit. You kind of get dependent on stuff being like where you originally think it's going to be. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, I don't think this is the right way. No, this is the right way, but it's not the right way in the way I want it to be.
These statues are older than anything.
Yeah, this is the way to the actual, that's the way to where we actually need to be, is over here. Yeah, I don't know. That Kingdom Come Deliverance, I've seen a couple of people doing replays of the first one. And I'm not doing that. I've played through the game 5 or 6 times. But I will say, I did a playthrough on Xbox, playthrough on PlayStation. I think a second playthrough on Xbox. Actually, I might be on my 5th already. I'm not sure. Because I do a base playthrough of non-hardcore. I did hardcore difficulty so we could get that out of the way. And the hardcore difficulty included pacifist and all that. Oh, I got turned around. I need over here. Bump, 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 bump. You know what I need? Probably need some more water at some point. Once I find this boss room, I'll do that. I'll get some more water. What I probably need is actually caffeinated water. Oh my god, it's not this one either, because I'm still in the wrong place. I need over here. I've like opaqued this enough that when I'm outside in the sun, I can't really see it very well. But now that we're like in the dark, it's super bright and I'm still just not reading it. Oh man. The other thing that might fix is we might be able to do some deadlock again. Something about a lot of these new games, they're just not liking the voltage issue that I was having with the Intel processor, and that's just hoping that when I get all this pulled off that it hasn't carbonized my actual board. So basically people were having like certain spots were getting such high voltage and they were so overly tuned that it was just scorching all the way through. You know, like when you see like lightning hit a tree and it's got those black like lightning burn marks on it? That's what was going on. Oh, I didn't do all the seals. Whoops.
Now, Dindak, I prove myself. Not die. Cool deck. Visions of battle. Sun's wrath. Not die.
This fight is such a pain, bro.
Barrier. Hey. Hey,
It's so silly too, because like if we get a good like mark on it where she's properly getting hit by the alchemy guys. Figure out where she went. Really? Oh, there she is. The other unfortunate thing with this is I need to start doing this more and like moving them around. I'm purposely stepping in her traps to like throw off some of her stuff. Because some of the moves like that hurt really hard. There we go. Not as the smoothest run I've had in here, but it wasn't off by too much.
A coin? What is this?
And unfortunately, I think at this point that coin's not worth anything. Yeah. We only need it for the quest. We don't need it for anything else outside of that. But I can hit this checkpoint and we can zip across the map. Kind of funny because I want to try this on the end game, but like at one point I have to actually find replacements for my chest gear because the spirit stat being as strong as it is, like for this build, like an extra minion is just so much more damage. There is a really cool version of this that doesn't use the fire on the ground. Like, you don't need it, and I kind of want to try that, because I am starting to get a little over not being able to see the ground. Hey, look at that. Another game I want to try to poke at a little bit more at some point is Stalker. I know it's a little on the spooky side with all the stuff that goes on in it, but it might be something I just start playing off stream, I guess. I don't know.
Hold them back while I open the gate.
Can't remember what this does. I know the rage is really important for the minions, and I can get it too, but I don't know if it's anything I actually even care about. More attack damage? Okay. I mean, maybe putting that for the fire is good. But like the problem is like this is supposed to be a 6-meter radius around it. But when I add the things for the rage and whatever, I have to be right on top of it. I'm still getting the bonus from the pillar. What is this song? From The Greatest Showman. Okay. Like, it sounds like some sort of musical, like, sing-songy. I just wasn't feeling it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still debating on whether to do a short day today or not. I know I've only been streaming for like an hour, but that PT took it out of me a bit, and I still have to do it 3 more times today. Now, I did all of my PT this morning, so I'm still doing workouts for my upper back. I have to do those every day. So adding those and then the second set for my lower backs kind of tired me out. I only have to do the lower backs later today. And those, for the most part, it's a specific set of like stretches and ab workouts. So, while not as physically tiring as my upper back, not gonna lie, all of it together is kind of a lot. It's kind of a proper. I'm still paying for it hours later, so that's something, right? I'm just not feeling my music. I am not feeling my music. I don't know how people do it. Like, I'm all right with it for a bit, and then at one point, I'm just like,
My warriors will
I
swarm
hate
them
everything
hunters.
about this. People that play League and they just have music bopping in the background the whole time, like, I don't know how.
Give these demons no quarter.
Yeah, I don't know how the rage thing works. It looks really cool, but like I said, I've got to be right on top of it for it to even work. I mean, and we have the Font of Blood, which is regen, and then the Font of Rage, which is what's giving us the rage stacks while we're standing next to it. There is a build for crossbow that is very similar. You add the Font of Rage to the placeable ballista, like an auto ballista you place on the ground. You put the rage on it, and then you stand on top of that and like cast all your stuff. Kind of like your way lines. What's it called from Final Fantasy 14? The black mage thing where you place a circle on the ground, stand there, and get extra stuff.
Fear will best you.
Yeah, I got 2 exalted out of
In the
that.
right hands, this could forge something truly
Cool.
exceptional.
Let's go turn all this in. I think if this is going to keep giving us as much stuff as we're getting now, we might definitely have to look at starting to ignore things just so we can get through it faster. All these trips back are just not great.
I hear you.
I've actually seen some people just run with this up while they're fighting, and they have even less screen real estate because they're looking at their inventory as they run.
Care for a story?
They should probably salvage first. Kind of wish I could just break everything apart, but unfortunately I can't.
Greetings.
Lightning resist, man. Any of this had spirit on it, I'd immediately start like combining it and stuff, but okay. Ooh, look at that. Been a while since I've upgraded my mana flask though, so cool. Let's get those sold off, and then we'll throw the rest of this in the
Stay
box.
inside.
It's like, I love having the extra space, but it just doesn't work. Kind of drives me batty a little bit. The fact that I can't fast travel or fast transport in and out of that extra backpack. I know it's probably because it's like a priority issue, right? Like, how does it know whether to put it in storage or put it in your main inventory and yada yada? Like, yeah, people will just do this and they'll identify stuff as they go. And then if it's not good, they just chuck it on the ground. And then, like, to save money, I've seen people just not using the salts at all. There's also some gear that you have Chance Orbs have a chance to turn that object into a unique item. Or destroy it. Like, those are the 2 options. It either turns into a unique or it gets destroyed. And I'm just like, wait, what? I didn't even know that was a thing because I haven't found any of those yet. The Chance Orbs, I don't think. Saw a short of somebody doing see what I'm looking for. Oh, this fight. Great. You know what I should probably do before we get in here? Let's do our swap. Yeah, I don't know why the cost is so different here. You know, it's supposed to be 40, 36. I get, but why was it? Oh, it was 72 because it was a second one. Okay, okay, never mind. Oh, you know what I should probably do is this.
Noxious.
Hey, Shaman Ma? How is this possible?
The Vatican will fall by
Oh.
my hand. Wrath.
There really is just so much like visual clutter now that I've got this build like going the way I
Hold
do.
them back while I open the gate.
Noxious.
Shaman Ma?
The Vatican
Is this
will
possible?
fall. The Vatican will fall by my hand.
This fight is in such a small arena too.
You are unworthy. The Vatican will fall by my hand.
Oh, cool. We're actually done with the fight now,
I tried to seek peace.
and I've got to
The
just like live
Sycophants
till the end.
disgraced me. Left my corpse rot in the sand.
Oh, and we have to
This
fight
time,
small guys. That's
we
right.
choose
Forgot about the small
war.
guys.
We shall finish this. But not today.
And then we come
Make
here
haste. We must not escape. Quickly. He
down
conjures
to the
very
bottom,
threats
and then we'll
against us.
teleport back. I think we then talk to a bunch of
This is
people
no
in
natural
town.
sandstorm. We must battle sorcery with sorcery. Let us return.
We will stay in sight.
Oh, wrong one.
Ah,
Okay, map, and then should have something of the ancients or something. Valley of the Titan. We're doing this one last. Let's do. Oh, the Trader's Passage I still can't do, unfortunately. We're not going to worry about that. That's the using the token, and we can't use that again in the like cursed lands or whatever. It just, or the cursed version, it just breaks. So we're going to ignore that. Let's do Mastodon first. This is my least favorite of all the fights. It's going to be very frustrating. But... And it doesn't help. Like, it takes almost nothing to kill me now. Because I don't have defenses at all. Okay. We're going to load in here. I'm going to do a quick BRB. Grab some water. Some more water.
How does any Anyone live in this forsaken wasteland? Cower!
Back, swapping games. I'm losing a little motivation, so we're gonna swap and do a little bit of rivals, play a game or two, and then maybe end early. I'm going non-verbal. I can feel it. Cool. Let's do these. There we go. Aha! I'm gonna throw us in a practice so I can move everything before I can't remember where I need to be on the screen. I want to say it's to the left, covering up where chat would be.
I am Groot. I am Groot!
Let's do dot, 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 dot. Nope. I need this one. There we go. Let's grab me. I'll just do this with it. Yeah. And if I turn my bowls back on, I can use the souls box. Oh God, what happened to it? What is going on? What happened to it? Okay, hold up. It doesn't look right. There we go. Just editing on the fly. That's fine. It's fine. We're all okay.
I am Groot!
Yes, yes, you are Groot. I'm down. Yeah. Oh, how did it invert like that? What is going on? There we go. Aha. There we go. That looks like a thing, right? Not quite right, though. I need to adjust that still. On it. Flipped here. Pull it just enough. Ah, what? Oh, nothing. We'll just leave it. I'm not messing with it anymore. Okay.
Double KO!
I am Groot! I am Groot!
I need to do a better job of that.
I am Groot!
Of like placing this a little bit farther behind. Especially since I don't have a tendency to use my E as much. I've seen people do this and then like really quickly throw one of those behind them.
Double KO.
I am Groot.
I can't get the
That's 3.
I have a hard time getting the double place from behind.
Wow, 4 in a row.
Okay, let's go do this. I was gonna do some competitive. I did a little bit, got myself up to silver, and then kind of bailed on it.
For the motherfucker, I got 7,000 damage. 3 rounds.
You'll need a top-notch team.
7,000 damage in 3 rounds. You do the math.
It's not that the healers weren't healing us, so it was rough.
Fuck that, bro.
There we go.
I am Groot.
Oh, do we not have a healer?
Healers, people learn how to fucking adjust. That's how it be,
I
bro.
am Groot.
Yeah.
Cool. There we go.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I am Groot.
What, humans? They don't understand anything because they never listen.
I am Groot.
I wonder how the push-up with this is going to be.
The battle starts in 5.
The initial push-up on this
4,
map is kind of rough because of the long sight
2,
lines.
1.
And they have a Jeff.
Don't forget, securing the mission area is your top priority.
Before we put all these worlds back together, I want to see some
Woo, the amount of lag I'm getting right now. See if anybody's dumb enough to come in here with us.
enemies on your tail. You're welcome.
Oh my god!
Healing.
The amount of healing he was getting versus me was so much higher. Oh, he was also in gamma mode. I couldn't tell he was in gamma mode. It didn't turn his stuff green for me. That's not great. Yeah, that's clearly red. That is not good.
I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot.
Let them do this to you.
We are undefeatable!
Someone by here. Yeah.
Don't mind me.
Nobody's doing anything.
Combat
We needed some help, didn't we?
The tides always turn in my favor.
All clear, no more on.
These waves will not break.
You get away, baby. Get away. You're my favorite raccoon. Follow the enemy.
Your key.
The key will
I have destroyed
you up.
Moon Knight's
Hey, T, enjoy the amplifier.
That's good. Amplifier's good.
Follow the enemy.
Maximum pulse!
Ah. I thought I was farther in. That's my bad.
Put some pep in my step.
You cannot wash your hands of Namor.
Hela is
I don't know
here
what that
for
sound was.
mortal souls.
That is one of my alerts, but I don't see it. Oh, hi, Alice Asani. Thank you for following.
The totem
My
has been shattered.
activity feed is a little behind, apparently. Let me see if Cass is called. Hello, hello. How's it going? I am struggling today, so expect some bad
60
gameplay.
seconds left.
I may be
We
powered
have
by
people that are
evil,
just
but
straight
I'm
up
trying to bring a
ignoring
bit of
their
order to the universe.
Iron Man and just letting him like run rampant. Happy New Year! Thank you for the head pat. It's all
You need
right.
to teach me that spell, Steven.
I'm having a day where I'm wanting to go non-verbal, so I'm kind of on the tail end of my day.
30 seconds.
I haven't been streaming that long today, but I'm also just kind of out of it. So
There is no time to be subtle. Attack!
You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web.
Blow fair this
it'll be all right
Get
in the
that
end.
vehicle to its destination.
It's not the end of the world.
The moon haunts you.
Okay. Oh man. Yeah, they're not focusing down Onks at all.
My
Like
fate
I'm
isn't
having to
sealed yet.
exclusively Onk duty and Captain America or
Undefeatable!
Iron Man, and it's not great. I was trying to tank earlier. I was running some group, but I wasn't getting any heals, so I bailed on it.
You're halfway done. Keep going. You must enter the depths.
A disappearing
Don't let them do this.
He's going for ult here in a second.
now, a disappearing
And it doesn't help, like, my trimmer in my hand is massive today. If I didn't know any better, I'd say it's my, I'd say it's my,
Nobody can stand up against
yeah, I just solo open stuff.
Destroy this house as soon as you get that vehicle moving again.
This can of goop could really finish it all out.
Do we even have a support? Yeah, we have one.
You are under my spell.
Maximum pulse!
Goodbye.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up
Oh,
the
where's the health
momentum.
pack over here? I think it's up top. Or it's not. I don't know. Ah, here's one. I don't know where all of them are on the map. No, you're good. Yeah, it's
Undefeatable!
my Tuesdays is my first day to start streaming, and it's always kind of just like it's kind of like Mondays of like an actual job. I am so out of it every single time. Every single one of my Mondays my Tuesdays turns out this way of just really out of it. I need to just hit this health spot over there.
Please, give me a challenge.
Thank you though, Alice. It means a lot.
Who will help?
I had a decent turnout on a TikTok post earlier, so that was good. talking about a sensitive subject, but it was nice to see people actually come out and be nice about it. You know how the internet normally is. The internet is not always supportive, but I actually got some supportive response out of a hard subject, so I kind of made my day a bit. Ugh, Jeff. Man, my trimmer is so bad right now. I can literally feel my left hand tapping space over and over and over again.
I underestimated feeling strong.
I'm not entirely sure what that guy's idea was.
Now, a disappearing. Here's the vehicle we must protect.
It's too easy when you never.
Yeah, now that Iron Man isn't a problem because we're all finally focusing him, like it's going to come. I'm gonna go after. Oh, ooh. Oh, I also have I had good news as well. I'm actually getting the I got here. Is he gonna do the smart thing? Yes, yes. Someone saved us.
Only 60 seconds left.
That is so surprising. I'm dead here. I need to heal. I need to heal.
We are undefeatable! I underestimated you, Ileana.
He doesn't count as on the point when he's transforming? I didn't know that. I did not know that. That's awesome. That was actually... I'm gonna turn the corner tail in there. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna grab a small snack to see if my diabetes is causing my tremor. Feels kind of like my sugar's off, so I'm gonna take a short 2-minute break. I'll be right back.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
I am.
See if I can get a proper group game in this time. If not, I have no problem healing though. See what Brian wants to do. Oh, another healer. Awesome. It's like I think on the second, we lose out on Cloak and Dagger getting their healing buff, so I kind of expected to see a bit more of them today. I think Groot, when he has his team up active, gets like extra health for his.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Yeah. I have to have at least, I think, one other person with me to get the health buff, but
You know just what to say. Doom must be a broken man to be so careless with so many lives. The battle starts in 5,
Whew.
4,
Okay, let's do
3,
this.
2, 1.
I've been.
All you need to do is capture the
Oh,
mission
I forgot it
area.
was this mode.
Got it?
I came all the way from Crook.
Domination isn't the best with Groot. Especially with the way I've been playing him. Like hiding my thing to get the health bonus.
I need assistance.
Holy crap. The amount of damage I was getting from back there. Oh, it's the Hawkeye. Okay.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
His damage bonus going down soon is going to be great. He's still up though with 3 kills. Oh my god. Him and Hell are like the first to be banned. And they unfortunately really need to
Capture
be.
the mission area.
Yeah, look at that. Look at him just like trying to jump around and get like 3 headshots.
You needed some help, didn't you?
Get 1 shot and he took all of my bonus health off.
Hold still. I'm trying to help. Help, friends.
Rocket's beacons will not be a problem anymore.
Control C.
Ah. Okay. Oh man, this day. Okay. I think I don't want to swap out, but I might have to swap out just to get the Hawkeye on.
This is real firepower! These things are even more heavily armed than I am.
Oh, that was a good ult from him.
Well, who's next?
Unfortunately, I think they're all dead. He can't. Oh, he can. Look at that. Let's for now. Let's throw this in here.
Berserker!
Gosh, look at him go.
I was the best. 8 legs versus 6 claws. I'll take those odds.
Help, friends.
He went in a little deep, but
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
look how fast people destroy my walls. Kills me. Every time I go up against an enemy group, they don't bother to like keep the walls up at all.
Oh no! Look behind you.
Never miss!
Hold time. Punisher finished first. We are undefeatable.
Oh, I can't pull him out of the turret. I was hoping it could, but I guess not. There's like a few things you have to like focus down super early, and we haven't been getting a lot of that. I'm also playing like crap today, so not that it's too bad.
Their team's
That
capture
shake, man.
progress has passed the
I don't know if you
halfway
noticed when they
point.
get in close, I'm having a hard time hitting them because I'm like shaking so hard.
Some real firepower.
Gather around. Control C. I missed. Double KO.
Well, that was a good one. I'm kind of glad they weren't focused on the point. We all came off of it pretty fast. I think, unless somebody jumps in, I think this might be my last one. I'm gonna make I think I'm gonna do this one and then make some lunch for the kids. Hi, Sammy Rose over on Kick. How is it going? I'm doing all right.
30 seconds.
Blood
before
sugar's
you
acting
attack.
up a bit,
Get
so
ready.
I don't know how many more games I'm gonna play before I make
Are you anxious? Every moment
make
of
some
every
food for the
day.
kids and myself.
Can I help?
But outside of that, doing
Only if you
good.
can defeat
TikTok did
rumors
really
and
well
time.
when I posted one night before last.
Don't hold in your emotions. Let them out.
I'm just thinking about increasing my stream time. Not today. Today it might actually be. Right now, Marvel Rivals is up there with my favorite game. I'm looking forward to February though. February has a lot of the games that I've been really looking forward to. So for now, we're kind of just doing Path of Exile and Marvel Rivals to just fill the gap till February. February is going to be our big push in games. There's 3 that I'm planning on playing. Avowed. Actually, there's 7 total, but there's 3 that I'm like, you know, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and do those, and that's Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Going to do Avowed and Monster Hunter. Those are the 3 that I'm really... How long I've been streaming for? I've been streaming off and on for years. Like, my Twitch account is technically older than Twitch itself, because it used to be called Justin TV, and that's when I made my account. However, I haven't really had good internet till I moved here, and didn't really start streaming till we found out in 2023 that I had cancer. So it wasn't until I got my cancer removed that I started streaming kind of like full time and had some health stuff. So I got affiliate on Kick. I started Kick sometime like a month or not a month, but like 2 months or so ago, and got affiliate on Kick pretty quickly due to some stream buddies that had convinced me to come over. I got affiliate on Kick pretty fast. My team. I mean, it was my own fault for jumping down there. I thought they were with me, but
I am healed.
yeah, on Twitch, it took me a little bit longer than I would have liked to hit affiliate in the first place, but I did technically hit affiliate on Twitch before Kick. I've been health-wise like struggling a bit, so like it's been hard for me to stream pretty consistently. No, you're okay. Go ahead. I'm gonna try to throw a wall on this backside over here and then throw my ult into it. Ah! I accidentally double tapped my wall, so I couldn't put my wall between me and her. But yeah, Sammy, go ahead. Actually, I need to, speaking of Kick, I have a bunch of emotes I designed myself, and I've put a lot of them on Twitch, but I haven't put all of them on Kick yet.
I never miss.
I think I actually have a few that I need to place on Kick. That's kind of funny. He tried to run back up there and got like walled off. Trapped her in the box with me. I actually have a bunch of stuff for Kick that I need to actually do. I've drawn a lot of my own art and I made a lot of my own panels and stuff. I just need to actually do it on Kick as well. I did it for Twitch, but I haven't done it for Kick yet. And I needed a heal there so bad. But yeah, on Twitch, I've made most of my own panels. I need to actually make a template for my schedule, but I haven't done one yet. I've just started picking up drawing again. I kind of haven't done it in about 20 years. So I started drawing again and stuff recently, but I haven't really gotten into graphic design too well. But a lot of the stuff I need is actually making that look a little better. The stuff I made looks very amateurish, but I mean, you can send me a message over on Twitter, same name as Kick and Twitch, and I check Twitter after I get off stream.
30 seconds before
I have about
you
30 minutes
Get
where I
ready.
decompress after stream, where I just kind of like lay there and veg for a bit, and
I am Groot.
I think we need to do something else here. Groot's not working for me with the team
I'm
we
here to
have.
finish. The web of life and destiny is fragile. Someone has to protect it.
Being able to like wrap Rocket there and get some of the health back from
Mine's in
my
place. The battle starts in
my
5,
net would have been nice.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it? Natural aim.
By Ashtor, there are baby wizards everywhere these days. If I had the patience to open school.
See if we can get this mess set up here.
Here comes trouble. Systems restoring.
We have a smart
I need assistance. Mine's in place. Looks like the mission area is real firepower.
That's unfortunate. We have a smart Mantis on their team.
Capture the mission area.
Who is way better than our team. Oh well. Yeah, no, on Twitter, or I'm not looking at it. How that goes. Do we even have healers? We do. Let's try this.
My kingdom shall rise as swiftly as the
We
seas.
have a tank, so I can back out a minute, see if we can focus down some of the healers and stuff, man. They're just... Their Mantis is really good at hitting her sleep. I feel like the Rocket's not putting out as much pressure as I'd normally worry about.
Denizens of the deep. Cleanse this place. Consider yourself conquered.
I never miss.
Is that Far Portal? I don't know if it is.
Protect your king.
I don't think so. He is in his ult though, so we need to be careful.
I unleash the Vishanti's power.
We are undefeatable.
Get this wall broken open. Ah, come on. There we go. Oh, is that the one that leads to the bit? That's not the one I wanted.
These waves will not break.
You put up a good fight, Bucky.
Protect your king.
And I suspect it will be
Control lost.
Succumb to the ocean's might. Protect your king.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Okay. Woo. Get back in there. That down.
No longer a protect your king.
Double kill.
That down.
More reign supreme.
Don't drown in the darkness.
Summon the seas.
Her destroying the thing out from under my feet was actually really good. Oh, she wasn't even trying to. She just lucked out on it,
I will
boo.
not be stopped so easily.
That's kind of good. Unfortunate, but good.
This is real firepower.
Stand down!
You'll have to
Come
keep
on,
fighting
guys.
until we have a winner.
Oceans protect me!
Yeah, that's game. Ugh. Oh well, let's go make some food. I am going to crash out. Hopefully y'all have a great
Well, you
day.
can't expect to win them all.
I will be streaming again tomorrow as long as I am healthy enough for it. And I will catch y'all later. Bye. Bye-bye. It broke. It broke.